So, after a full year of waiting, the Relic rework for Tower Defense X has finally come out. Yes, it's really strong, and no, I don't really care. I just care about the lore, because even though there was no new, written or explicit lore that came with the Relic rework, there is still a lot of implicit things that we can talk about. I'm working on a bunch of big videos right now though, so this isn't going to be too long, but I just wanted to bring up a few things I've been thinking about now that the Relic rework is finally here, and we get to see the true power of the GDA's biggest ally. So, without further ado, please be sure to like and subscribe, and let's dive into some key details about the Relic Tower. So, the Relic Tower is very unique in TDX, and it is one of the only towers in the game to not be military themed. It is instead themed around a Calamity-like group known as the Relic Faction. From what we've been told by the developers, the Relic Faction is not part of the Calamity, however it can be easily assumed that they are from the same dimension. They possess magic relating to trees and reviving the dead. Essentially, they're a nature version of the Calamity. They despise technology, and more importantly, they despise the Awakened, as the Awakened took many of the members of the Relic Faction and corrupted them. We know that the Awakened love to take things from other factions and use them as their own. We see this with the taken towers, such as the corrupted Golden Juggernauts. We see this from Xenon's army. We see that they take a lot of her creations, like the corrupted stuff. Then we get things like the Vile Seraphs and, of course, the Maze Guardians, which we know are taken from Overseer and the normal Seraph. The Relic Faction is all about taking. They even use the Void's corruption magic, so they are essentially pulling from all aspects of TDX lore and pulling them into their own army and kind of just twisting them around. So the Relic are just yet another victim of the Awakened, and, well, they hate the Awakened for that, and they also hate machinery in general, which is why they also attack Xenon's army. One thing that I think is weird is how the Awakened have no qualms with the GDA, despite the GDA having almost the same amount of technology that Xenon and the Awakened have. The GDA is a very technologically advanced organization, so it is weird how the Relic are chill with that, but not chill with the Awakened and Xenon doing their stuff. However, my personal theory is that the GDA were able to somehow, at some point in time, go into the Calamity Dimension and get these Relic Shrines, and I guess make a deal with them. That's my personal theory that hasn't been confirmed in the game, but that's personally what I think. The reason why I think this is because, well, we know that the GDA loves collecting their Calamity-related things. And, well, the Relic Faction share a lot of similarities with the Calamity. They have their own sigil. We can see from the Overseer's attack that they have their own language. By the way, this doesn't translate to anything meaningful, but it is implied that they have their own language. And the shrines that they have, we can see at max level, they share a very similar thing where there's rocks that have the symbol of a relic on them, very similar to how the Calamity have their own rocks with their symbols on it. Some other things to note is the true power of the Relic Faction. They're able to create massive plasma beams out of nothing but pure magic. They're also able to throw magic bombs. They have seraphs. They can summon phantoms of their overseers and just generally just create their own minions out of will. They're able to pull them out of the ground, and when they die, they return to the Relic Shrine, I guess. They are super powerful and a great asset for the GDA, and it's why I think the GDA is slowly becoming one of the strongest factions of any Roblox tower defense game. I'm gonna do that Tower Blitz versus TDX video, and let's just say, glad I waited because it's much more of a fair fight now. But anyways, that's really all I got about the Relic. Those were just some details that I noticed. If you seen anything else or you have your own theories, put them down in the comments below. I'll read through all of them, heart the ones that I think make the most sense. But yeah, that's really all I got for the Relic Faction. Not much. Yeah, see ya.